Hi, good morning. It's Scott. Today is May 1st. It is Thursday. Get a nice orangish, it's over this way. Orange sun. Nice sunrise. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the meditation channel. I think today I'll talk a little bit about one of the parts that I incorporate here in the meditation. So, because we have a physical body, an emotional body, and a mental body, we have different dimensions of our being. And I think in a lot of different spiritual practice, the emotions and the mind are linked together. They are combined. In the work here, we just make them distinct. We separate them out. And this is useful because how we feel influences how our body feels and how our mind operates, and all of the permutations. So if our mind is racing, we can feel anxious. If our body is hurt, we can feel, we can have emotional and mental impacts. All of these things are interconnected. But when you work with them independently, you get a sense of their dimension. You get a sense of their domain. And specifically, I wanted to talk a little bit about the heart and the emotional domain and the prevalence of shame in us, in culture. The presence of shame. Shame might be one of the more, or the most difficult, challenging emotion because of the discomfort and our relationship to our parent, specifically our mother, the shame of fundamentally feeling like we belong here, and that it's just so complicated. But for the sake of this conversation, I'll say that we can become shame people that we can become people that work with through that difficult emotion by developing space in ourselves for our experience of shame. So sometimes we don't give ourselves space or time, or we don't give enough kind of structure around our inner experience of that particular emotion. And when we start to do that, giving space to our emotional state, we begin to evoke and melt natural intelligence that allows for healings to take place. And we have shame and shame responses for a reason. And that's important to understand, that it's not like an accident. You know, the way you feel is not an accident. And we can learn to become a kind of core opening space for our experiences to come in and reintegrate and become more and more connected and whole again. So that being said, let's start with the eyes closed for the practice. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing your whole trunk of your body to expand, up, down, left, right, behind. down into your pelvic floor. Allowing the breath to expand for its own sake and contract for its own sake. Beginning to notice certain areas of tightness in your body. See if you can allow them to soften. Very good, and we'll do 3 more. Great. And then allowing your breath to return to your typical way of breathing. And tuning in to your body sensations and the earth underneath you. On the in-breath, feeling your body, and the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body into the earth. Feeling your body and the sensations on the in-breath and on the out-breath, softening, smoothing out, and melting into the earth. And bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart on the inside and softening on the out breath. Feeling in and around your heart on the in-breath, and on the out-breath, softening your heart. And beginning to come in contact with your emotions, noticing what emotions are present for you right now. And without trying to fix, change, or manipulate, or make wrong or bad, just noticing what emotions are here and feeling them. Could be any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and softening tension in and around your head on the out-breath. Just feeling and softening in and around your skull. And beginning to notice your thoughts, the busyness of your mind, just allowing your thoughts to arise and pass without getting involved in thinking. And one of the ways to help with remaining disengaged from thought is to come back and feel your head, in and around your head, as a place of grounding and a place of resourcing. Oftentimes when we are overthinking or deeply engaged with thought, it can be because we are underfeeling. Or under sensing. then now we'll spend a little time with the eyes open. And feeling around you on the in-breath. Outside of you, keeping your eyes soft. And then on the out-breath, a downward movement through your body and into the earth. And just noticing the relationship on the in-breath to the outside, and then on the in-breath, feeling outside, and then on the out-breath, feeling on the inside of your being. Wonderful. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intention for the day. May this work we do here ripple out into your own life and out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you for joining me, and have an awesome day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.